Yeah, I mean, the shotgun agreement, I find such a fascinating, uh, raw, completely uh, uh, perfect in its own precision and mercenary accuracy to be a really interesting legal mechanism. And so most people listening to this will be aware of what a shotgun clause is, but effectively, if you and your partner reach a point of irreconcilable differences, you can make an offer to that partner to buy them out at a certain price. And the hitch is that if they would prefer to take you up on your own offer, they have that right to basically buy you out at the same price. And so it makes it forces you to be honest and fair when you make an offer, because you may end up having to accept the same offer. And that's what happened to Michael Kaplan. So he made an offer to buy out his partner, and his partner said, no, I'm going to buy you out for the same price. And it ended up being around 4 times EBITDA, which again, it isn't a spectacular exit multiple, but neither was the business. Didn't have a lot of technology. It wasn't some fancy tech company. It was a carpet cleaning business, right? So it probably was reasonably priced at 4 times EBITDA. And that's the kind of double-edged sword that is a shotgun agreement. And I always talk about people who are going to go into business together in a partnership. First of all, obviously tread lightly. I mean, it goes without saying. There's a litany of sort of deals that generally fall apart, and partnerships often do. And so having this sort of shotgun clause can be an important way to make sure you keep each other honest along the way. I'm always a big fan of making sure you're at reasonably similar stages in life.
Hmm.
And so with a shotgun clause, you remember, like,
You mentioned this
you,
on the episode, like, if someone is significantly better off than the other, they
yeah,
have some leverage, right?
yeah, yeah, exactly right. So if you're some fancy mucky muck and you've got lots of money and you partner with some kid out of school, you are at a huge advantage in a shotgun agreement, right? Because you can basically lowball them and ask to buy them out. And unless your deal is your business is bankable, they have to all of a sudden scurry around to try to come up with the same amount of money. And for them, it may be impossible. For you, it might be just like stroke of a check. For them, it might be impossible. And so when there's a huge gap between you and your co-founder, if they've had 4 successful exits and this is going to be your first or whatever, tread lightly, because you never want to be at that disadvantaged position in a share purchase agreement. Again, this becomes somewhat moot if the business is bankable. Like if you could go to a bank, borrow the money to fund it, but if you can't get a bank loan, or you don't have enough wealth built up in your home, or you just simply haven't built that stage, and you haven't got to the stage in life where you'd have the money to buy somebody out, it can put you in a disadvantage in this sort of shotgun. So just tread carefully with who your partner is in a shotgun, and make sure you're hopefully at a similar stage in life.
Shane,